It's your time. Come in. Come on. I've got intel. And only Father, God, Mother Isis knows. I didn't have the time to come and give you this peccadillo. But I tell you, I always come through. You don't know when I'm going to turn up because Big Cat does what she wants. I'm in the middle of a construction period. You're saying construction of what? My hairline. No, well, the hair, listen. I've got to go and do my braids, darling dear. Look. It's not often you're seeing it. Listen. It's me, guys. Don't be fooled. It's me. I've come out with my real hair, in case you're wondering. You wondered if I was bald the day I was born. No, this is me, right? I'm in the middle. I'm about to put in my box braids. I might put a video up on how I put them in because people always ask me, Case, how do you do the back? With the same 10 fingers. 10 that some people don't have. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Yes. I'm not a 9-fingered bandit. Anyhow, don't want to kill you too much with the real hair and all of that because I'm telling you, natural hair is a mother foe. It takes, listen, as a black female, you can't, I repeat, you cannot just use Timothy and wash and go. No! You have to set aside strong time to deal with your natural hair. And you know that your healing process has really come full circle when you've got a strong hairline. I'm feeling a ponytail coming on, but I'm going to do my braids, my plaits. Going to do my plaits. I might do a video on how I put the back ones in. I don't know. You're right. Namaste, Kelly Palace. Listen, come out of my face. Listen to what I've got to say. Right? Kelly Palisano. Who was first in the read? Let me see. Where's this shit? Oh, here it is. I'll tell you this Namaste, Jamie Martin, first in the read. Pressure. Always can do with a bit of pressure because you know diamonds in the rough needs to get at it when their back is against the proverbial wall. Chef Brown Chef. I see you, Elizabeth Williams. Yes, Elizabeth. I was reviewing the video when you told me about that incident that you had to what? Get gone, mate. Take your good and take it on the road. You're right, dear. Angel Love, I see you. Keshi Washington, what's going on? Empress 22, I see you, Ray. My little ray of sunshine and infinite possibilities, Flower Child. Luna W, excusez-moi, Mother Angel, Fist Bump. Glad you could pop in. It keeps freezing, I don't know why. It's the devil is a liar. Anyhow, let's get into the planetary energies before I push on, right? Because I'm telling you, I can just feel my hair talking to me. It's in case, come on, you've got things. Listen, I've got to put aside a strong 13 hours to plait my hair today. But I had to come through with the true for you. Yo! Oh, Sean, 365, I see you, fist bump. As I was saying, the Taurus moon connects with Venus and Pluto, right, which are both in Capricorn. The 10th house. And then with Jupiter in Aquarius, right? This particular lunar connections will take you through an emotional roller coaster today. That's why I chose today to plait my hair, right? Because you can only focus on one thing at a time, finishing that bitch, because my head is big like a cantaloupe. Yes, I'm not even gonna lie. I've got some inches on the circumference of my cranium, and that crown is a mother foe. That takes about 5 hours on its own. Listen, don't let me upset myself before I get on, right? The moon, right, then has the effrontery. I told you the moon is a backstabber. Moves around real quick. The quickest moving planet. Goes through everyone before you can say, oh my God, I moved after this lunation. It's in another one. The Skullduggerous moon then goes on to enter into Gemini, right? Well, now Gemini is going to be opposing Mars while aligning with somebody's at the door. The devil is a liar. Let's see who it is, cats. Oh, a delivery. Got to go and get the package. Just excuse me 1 second. What's the matter? Listen. I'll be right back. Right, got it in. It's not even for me. It's for one of the progeny. I told you. Right, they are a true gangster of the Amazon, the online Aladdin's cave. Right, I've been warned. Don't open the packages. It's presents. And don't look at my Go Henry, because you'll see what I bought. Listen, there ain't even enough hours in the day for me to monitor their spending. As long as it doesn't infringe on my pocketbook, my handbag, and my wallet, feel free. Right. Now it's taking me off my gangster. Let's get back into it. Right? As I was saying, the skullduggerous moon is going into the Gemini. Yes. And guess what? Gemini is going to be opposing Mars while aligning with the North Node of Destiny, no less. Yes. Yes. This is going to be like what? Your hand being caught in a cosmic cookie jar blood. Yes. Therefore, it's important, right? Utmost importance to avoid saying regrettable things. Things that will come back to haunt you later. This is the time when we go into the Easter Island and Stevie Wonder, right? And you think before you let it out. Taste it on your lips before you jettison it out with the strength of a hard tongue. We're going to talk about what? Break up rhyming with glow up. Why? Because it bloody does, mate. It does, right? And you know who needs to be broken up with? Those people that like to give you a promise ring. Put your good foot home. Open on your lockdown. If they offer you a promise ring, right, you must immediately give them a hope of intercourse. Yes, let them hope for it, mate. Right? You know what hopium is. It's fucking ease blood. Them now get it. Right? They can hope for that. Right? Give them a belief that you'll be putting on a banquet for them at some time in the future. Cooking like a slave in the kitchen. Let them believe what they want. Right? And then you make a vow to maybe do their laundry sometime in the future. So it's hope, belief, and a vow. And then you give them what? 2 of these and 1 of those. Because why? They're a comfort zone. And they are what? An enemy, right? That comes without the camouflage. So you give them a hope, right? A belief, and a vow. I put together some tips because I was sitting down thinking, they need more intel because there's some young cats here. They don't know how to handle the breakup, right? Do you want to hear my tips? There's about 30 of them. Do you want to hear them or should we just go straight to tarot? I'm going to take it with you today because you know I can get into the talking, right? And like how I got the box braids made. Listen, nothing like having pressure swinging around your cranium, lad. Let me, listen, I have to take off one of the lights because this ring light is really effing me up from the right. Yo, kitten, you want the tips? Okay, then give me a cat. The first one, darling dear. The first tip, divine feminines, lean in, big cat. Have you got your mocha? Notice, right? My hairline comes first, blood, brass, cistrine. Get it from Teesprings while it's hot. Comes in a range of colors, but I love this one, right? Because it's the black and white of it all. Anyhow, the first tip, right? You've got to feel those feelings. That's the way to set off the health process. You've got to jettison into that pain, darling dear. Live in it, right? The second one is to get more knowledge about breakups because, baby, you ain't the first one that's been scuppered. Remember I told you that tale about Jupiter and his wife Juno? Jupiter must stop cheat. Jesus, peace. But you see, with Jupiter cheating on Juno, right? Juno was vicious and meticulous with the viciousness. crack on crazy, mate. Anyway, right, get more knowledge on it, right? Because you need to understand what happened to you and if you're dealing with a high commanded Decepticon, a narcissist, right? Because then you'll have what? A strong lacing of cognitive dissonance. The third tip is to get your priorities right. And make sure that you're getting these priorities right for yourself, not to flash it on an ex or somebody who had to be excommunicated. Because what? There was an enemy of your state of mind, state of your pocketbook, your handbag, your skrilla, the state of your flip-flop, your common sense. Once you've got your priorities right and realize you're doing it for you and only you in the name of Father, God, Mother, Isis, you move on to what? A self-assessment. You've got to check in with yourself. Search yourself and pinpoint what was right and what was wrong. You'll usually find it trapped up in your childhood somewhere. That's where the deepest wounds begin to open the door for what? All of the skullduggerous, guys. With a whole bushel, right, to unpack. Yes, on you. After you've done the self-assessment, you must move swiftly into forgiving thyself. You have to remember, a breakup has a way of opening your eyes to all the manners, right, that you violated your own confidence in yourself. Yes. It did. You violated your confidence in yourself. You forgot you was big cat. And when you say yay, they say okay. You allowed someone to beat out your special je ne sais quoi. Beat it down. And keep you what? As a thumber. Rebel. Right? The next one was what? Shift into a self-respecting mindset. Validate your feelings, be gentler and forgiving your mistakes. And generally just what? Celebrating thyself. You're alive, damn it. And where there is life, right, there's a way. I don't like to say hope because it comes with the hopium that keeps you stuck in the other world. And what happened? With what? An agent of the devil. Someone who dared lick the devil's balls before they addressed you. Sneaky? Listen, don't let me get on the sneaky, mate, because I'll have to start listen, I should really just start braiding my hair while we're talking. Should I? But if I put my hands on my hair, I can't touch the cards because, baby, I roll with the blue magic when I'm going to do the platin. I don't ramp. As I was saying, right? You do the forgiving of thyself, right? Shift to a self-respecting mindset and get out of that effing misery bubble, that circle of sadness that has you dressing like Quasimodo's bestie. When was the last time you washed your ass? Have you looked at your fingernails? You don't have to have extensions. They look like you've been digging in the garden to rot it. You couldn't get me a sandwich. Told you, I walk with my melons in a baggie. Get out of that circle of sadness. It's a thankless, unfathomable, bottomless pit. Full of what? Codependence, otherworth, broke pocketers, right? And a stinking coochie. Right. Surround yourself with positivity, right? What's that? Whatever it is for you. Positive people, positive actions, beautiful flowers. Things that uplift the spirit once the eye focuses on it. Lovely smells. Get your incenses working, good darling dear. Positivity is also in the form of music that you're listening to. Because you have to remember, in a breakup, your ability to watch the television, right, and listen to music has been cut off, mate. Surround yourself with positivity or you will be fraught with what? Fits of crying bitterly, right? And I told you, when you cry, you get wrinkles, blood. and grey hair, not only on your head, also on your genitalia, right? If you're gonna cry, rub them bitches in blood. Best wrinkle remover this side of the hemisphere. Don't you know? Pinky's up, right? And if you're crying still, please put me on pause, please. Because you need to sort yourself out. Go to your mirror, looking deep into your eyes, and then slap yourself hard across the face and bring it back, because you've been very naughty with the misery. Until spittle and blood flies. And when you finish that, go and hold a chair pose. You don't understand pressure. And then come back, because I don't like breaking up with you, big cat. I don't. But sometimes I've got to be harsh. Better I what? Pull off the plaster now? Then you're picking up your heart chakra again from another skullduggerous, underhanded little finger of the devil. Prakala or Prakalisha by name. Right. Declutter your relationships, because especially if you broke up with what? A toxic situation. Whether friends, family, whatever it is, it opens your eyes to all of the toxicity around you. You're like, I saw them did I go on with the bull swanky, because they saw me being pushed around. They stripped it up in the background, right? Sometimes you realize that you're in a dysfunctional relationship because everybody around you living with dysfunction. They don't mind being punched in the face. They don't mind being wrestled to the ground. Oh, and please, cut off their ear. They love to be a good choke out. No. They don't mind fighting with the tree sloth over what has been shown to them on many occasions. What is community genitalia? You must give the village back its idiot. You start looking at the relationships around you, you realize who's been fucking you over. Sometimes it's what? It's like following the breadcrumbs straight back to your mama or your papa. Yes! Could be a lonely process once you declutter, but better to be alone, right, as you're climbing out of the bottom, than to climb out the bottom and the cribbages, right, the creatures from the backwoods dragging you back in, straight back to hell in a handbasket, right, with the whisperings of Hannibal Lecter. You've got to clean up your physical environment. You get into them dirty corners. What are you storing for? A house fire? Are you mad blood? Look. You don't want to burn like this all over your body. No. Negativity, right, is in them corners. And in them old clothes that don't fit you. And in those dirty plates you haven't washed. You only wash them because it's a task you have to carry out. Listen, I've seen hoarders. I've watched it. I've meditated on it, and I said, you know, that bitching thing not gonna catch me, because as you slip, you slide. And you better not have no brown ring in your toilet. I'm telling you. Because me and you will have to break up again, blood. I know the quality of a good bleach. Cleaning the toilet is also a lovely recreation when you're crying, right? Because you're crying into shit. Yeah? Okay then, let's move on. Clean up your shit, clean up your environment. Tidy house, right? Tidy mind. Move your things around. Get yourself a new comforter. Are you still laying amongst the sheets that the skullduggers laid with you? Are you mad blood? The same one that had you what? Smoking out the window. Come through Bruno Mars. Push, clap. Change your duvet set. Oh, the next one is absolutely lovely. I should have put it first, but I wanted to soften you up for the kill, right? Block that X on everything, forever. Blockity party. What did I think it was Kung Fu Panda that told me the word for them is called basura. Yes, Basura. Block them. No, you don't block them for no, babe. Let me talk you off the ledge. It's forever. It's over. Finito. Done. Dos Vidania. Can't raise the dead. You are not a necromancer. No. Nor are you a medium that needs to talk to the dead. The dead only have the past to talk to you about. Or to lie about it. Cause a bit more what? Confusion, cognitive dissonance in your cranium. Family member, ex-partner, whomsoever this person had to be crossed off when he was cleaning up the what? The relationships around you, decluttering. Limit yourself to things, people, places, and things that remind you of the ex. Flying monkeys, full on what? Red flags. Why would you want to go to the restaurants you used to go to and possibly had to pay your money, right? Why are you playing those tracks that was banging when you was being love bombed? Why are you doing that? Listen, I would rather, told you this so many times, count a 5-pound bag of rice, 1 grain at a time, before I look and see anything that any of my exes are doing. And when I'm counting that 5-pound bag of rice, 1 grain at a time, I'm not allowed to write the numbers down, so I've got to keep it in my head. So if I miscount, I've got to start again. Block them forever. Basura. Get your daily affirmations in, darling dear. You know that one. I'm a powerful, resourceful manifestor. Right? Everything I have, I deserve. And I deserve so much more. And my quiet favorite one is what? In your face, sucker. I try to keep that one to myself because people think, oh, you're just being childish. I'll be childish if I want. Making me have to suck my 31 teeth. I told you I haven't got enough to be sucking my teeth like that. Right. Let's push on. Your daily affirmations are important. Get yourself post-it notes. I'm telling you, when I first went through the detoxification, right, from the what? High Command Decepticon, right? I had post-it notes. My son used to call it my conspiracy wall. Everything on them post-it notes I achieved. So now it's time for round 2, darling dears. I'll be flowering my bedroom walls for 2020 with what is going to be what manifested in my hemisphere. Post-it notes. Even though you think, oh, I'm not gonna read. You're not reading them. Your subconscious picks it up. Even if you even catch a glimpse of it, it's going in there, darling dear. You got to practice mindful meditation, right? It's all about your physical well-being, keeping your mind focused on the present. That's why it's a gift. The past is only for what? To look at the lesson, for intel, so that it never fucking happen to you again, blood. You didn't stay there because it's a comfort zone that you can't afford. The next one, get comfortable with being on your own. What do you mean? Listen, big cat, look. Listen to me, please, listen to me. Your body that you've got is the only thing on this Malkuth that you have to take with you everywhere. Yes. Why wouldn't you be comfortable with yourself? This is about finding you, right? The prototype of your lineage. You're not going to be the same person you was before, no. That got you tricked, bamboozled, right? And at hockey sticks of dawn. Be comfortable with being alone. Make yourself comfortable. The next one is what? Integrate self-care. I told you. Listen, we're not going for what? Wrinkles and looking dusty, darling dears. No. Eating healthy and drinking lots of water, right? All part of the glow up, darling dear. You don't want to look ashy like you've just come from the mortician and they was fitting you for the coffin. No. Get your skincare game on, darling dear. There's so many videos on YouTube for all ages, right? And you thought I was going to forget about the exercise. You need to sweat out that negative energy. Whether you're walking, going to the gym, doing yoga, you need to keep it moving. Otherwise, your joints will seize up, darling dear. What don't catch you today will surely be upon you tomorrow. Keep it moving, I told you, right? You've got to get down and do the boogie woogie. Keep dancing to that funky beat, man. Yes. You got to keep it moving. Use it or lose it. How are they going to know you're dangerous if you can't even get your own temple together? Experiment with new hairstyles, different colors. Change your style of clothes. Is the style you wear what you wanted to wear, or because of what your ex said, or because your mother didn't approve of you showing a bust line, right? Or a bit of knee. I'm not saying raise your hem to your crotch. That's going too far. Right? What I'm saying, look at different ways of dressing yourself, right? Experiment. You don't know what your temple is going to serve. Find what fits you. And then wear it always. Listen. Say for me, for instance, I know that this is the smallest part of my waist. I highlight it as often as I can, so they can take it in from the back. Do I need to speak? Pull my dress back down. Yes. The circumference is locked down tight. Experiment with different things. You'll never know who you are until you try. Right? What's the next one? You have to start setting a small goal for you to achieve each day. It could be getting up, writing in your journal, making sure that you get your exercises on every day, drinking water as you wake up, pray as you wake up, be grateful that you woke up. And the best time to set a goal is the night before, darling dear, because you've got something that you have to get up and do in the morning. Otherwise, your conscience will bother you. Why? Because you're glowing up, darling dear. You're coming back from the dead. I'm telling you. Your Lazarus is in full force. And channel, right, your energies into what? Igniting a new passion. What is it that was your hobby, right? What was it that you did? Go gangster on it, mate. Dive into it. Because you see, right, in channeling into a new passion, darling dear, you're going after the bag. You've become what? An entrepreneur. You're able to realize that what? Being financially stable in these shaky times is absolutely fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. And it also makes living more enjoyable. Let me tell you something. I'd rather be poor and rich like MacDuck, right? I mean alone and rich like MacDuck. Being able to what? Take care of my progeny. Do what I wants to do when I wants to do it to the extent that I wants to do it. You go after that bag like you've got a monkey on your back. You've got so many skills, darling dear. Go to your 2nd, your 6th, and your 10th house. It will tell you how to get a business going. It will tell you how to serve. Learn a new skill outside of your job if you're doing a 9 to 5. Learn something new. They're talking about coding, Bitcoin, all of that shit. There's a online course by Udemy, Udemy. It's about 15 or 17 pounds. They've got it on They've got so many courses. And if you're not a person that wants to sit down and read a lot of material, right? It's all videos, darling dear. Some of it has like a little test at the end of it, but it's videos. So while you're cleaning your house, doing your beauty regime, and planning to conquer the effing world, right? You can have it playing in the background because the subconscious picks it up. Having positive speakers in the background help as well. People like Les Brown. And that other lady, Nicole, I can't remember her name. If anybody knows it, put it in the comments. You need to what? Focus on things that are going to enrich, right? And make you great. It's very important what you listen to at this stage of the game. You can't listen to all revenge songs, because I did. I did for a long time, and I carried that book. I told you, the red book, the journal, where I wrote down the deepest atrocities. I had it at my back for 3 years, and then I burnt it on a new moon because you know what? I'm not carrying it any further. I've forgiven the situation and I'm moving on. No, I didn't say, yeah, I said moving on, but I meant forward. We don't move on because you move on with what? A lot to unpack, darling dear. Moving forward is what? Forgiving yourself and understanding the future you have is what you choose to co-create. If you choose to fail, go ahead. If you choose to win, get ahead. But it's still your choice. So learn a new skill, darling dear. It could be a language. You might like baking cake. Get patty cake up in that bitch. You might like teaching. Take on a course. You never know what you can do until you put your back into it and are focused. Yes, and you're going to have to go back out into the public and socialize, right? By either joining a gym, doing a class outside of your home, something that uplifts you, right? I know, you have to remember, law 18 of the 48 laws of power, full-on isolation is dangerous. You wasn't in a monastery or a nunnery when you was with them. I mean, they tried to keep you there, but good God, break out of that. You've got to go outside. Listen, I'm an ambivert. Nobody knows more than Case, right? I try not to leave the top of this hill very often. That's why I say it's righteous when I get in my chariot, because baby, it's what? Like a visiting dignitary when I come out my house. But you have to go out. You have to include yourself back into society. Because not only will you find your soul tribe online, you've got to see real people. Because I'm telling you, can I tell you about this woman? I was watching this thing, right? This chick, she met this man off of Facebook online, leaning big cat. You got your marker? Because I couldn't believe it. I posted it on my Instagram, same name as my YouTube channel. This woman, right, met this man, right, was talking to him for a bit. Then all of a sudden, the request came in. So she started giving him gift cards to pay off his hotel bill. He was stuck in another country. He even gave her a doctored picture of him in the bed. Look, you could see that it was a Photoshop, saying that he broke his leg, why he couldn't come. She ended up giving him what? 7,000skrilla.com in gift cards. Never be that desperate. Online is a narcissist playground, and they're a cut purse to boot. Get comfortable with being alone. Learn to pour into you. Make your cup runneth over. Get close to Father God. This is why you're by yourself, so you can hear. Detroit Doll is talking about somebody called Eric Thomas. I will check him out as I'm putting in my braids. Get these motivational speakers going. Don't listen to, what's his name? Derek Jackson. Good God. Big Dick Derek. Hey! Listen, when everybody was talking about his wife and he was holding her hand and confessing to all them hoes that he knocked down, right? And everybody was saying that, no, she looked like, because she came there with what? A bonnet and no bra, right? Holding his hand and he's shaking her and getting her to talk, right? Everyone's feeling, don't feel sorry for her, right? Didn't you see that smirk on her face? She knew what kind of husband she had. And she couldn't stop him. It was probably her that gave the video to Tasha K. I don't know. She knew exactly what she was doing. She can come on camera anyhow she likes. Because Derek is under the what? The microscope. Everybody see Derek. Don't listen to Derek Jackson. He's a liar and a drug dealer. And his wife likes it. She took on the world with a toilet plunger to banish the demons from her husband. Listen, I kid you not. What's her name? Janaea? Yeah. Or should I say Jayla, because she got him by the what? Proverbials, mate. He can't move unless the whole nation sees it. Especially when you're skullduggerous. Everybody knows where the skullduggerous one is. Just like when you know someone is a thief and they come into your yard, blood. Your bag is like this. You know where your belongings are, mate. Because you're not getting robbed. So like I said, socialize. You've got to go back out, big cats. You can't stay in forever. No! All that loveliness, all that work you've done on yourself, the peccadillos you've got to share, because as you glow up from the inside out, darling dear, certain people can't even come up to you. The wicked fall back. The next one is what? Do something that scares you. Listen, I'm not telling anybody to go parachuting out of a plane because, baby, I told you, that last episode gave me the PTSD and the anxiety, mate. I couldn't even climb on the ladder, right? To get the edges in. I should show you the edges in my bedroom. I can't go too high. Well, I can in a luxury place. Listen, doesn't matter. Like I said, do something that scares you. Something different. I'm not telling you to go into a crocodile's cage and wrestle it, mate. No, that is for somebody that's not quite right up there and they're willing to get missing a limb, right? Or some flesh. No, I didn't say do that. Get yourself a little bucket list of something you haven't done. Maybe you want to drive a luxury car. Book an appointment. Maybe you want to go and get a bit of what? Filler or Botox. But everybody told you, no, don't do it. Do what you want. You've already decluttered the backstabbers. If that makes you feel good, right, do it. You got the Skrilla.com? Do it. You want to get a tummy tuck? Do it. But don't get it for anybody else. Do it for yourself, blood. Glow up, but for thee. And while you're at it, right, give some love back. How? By volunteering. Some of you are highly educated. You are a specialist in your field. Set up your YouTube channel, your Patreons, your Vimeos. Set up your platform and talk. You don't know whom your words is going to touch, right? Motivate. Get it together. This is online, mate. And with the grand conjunction between Saturn and Jupiter coming, as we shift the age of Aquarius into one of what? Feminine rule. Right. I'm waffling on. The next one is, right, the rebound. Yes, baby. Whomsoever, right, said that you get over someone by getting on straight underneath someone, right, needs to be roughed up just like Cupid. Just like, yes, they need something like that. Are you mad? You've got energies on you that's got you what? Hockey sticks, so don't confuse, right? You've had your self-confidence tested. You gave up your self-confidence, right? And your esteem. So therefore you be a beacon for another bottom feeder who probably may even be worse than the one that you just offloaded. No, it's a mistake. It's a red flag. Break yourself off. Go to Ann Stummers. Go to Love Honey. But don't go to another what? For Tomo Banani. No. I'm not saying that you must grow cobwebs down there. No. You can go and parlay if you want to. But after you've done the glow up, gone through all the stages, you are healed, and anything you're doing is what? An add-on to your happiness, right? And you're choosing it, not allowing it to choose you. Just because someone or a situation choose you doesn't mean you must invite yourself in. No rebound. Rebounds suck. And if straight after you finish the relationship, you're going to be trying to get the rebound up to the same level that your relationship was in. This is fraught with love bombing, which is not good. Because when that mask comes off, mate, your hair will be pitchy-patchy and not full and flourishing like mine. No, it won't. And I won't feel sorry for you because we've discussed this. Basura! Avoid rebounds like the plague. Right. The next one, right? Lean in, big cat, divine feminine. The next one is what? Milk your single life for everything it's worth. You're able to what? Make your own decisions without getting an okay from what? A backstabber, right? Or somebody who's trying to keep you in the house while they're what? A pedestrian sperm engineer. No, right? Milk it. Your quiet time. You can make whatever decision you like. If you're choosing to move to another place on the globe, get your schedule in line. Line up your pentacles. You've got the time to boss up and live a life that you barely dreamed of. You've come out of the dark ages. You've realized your worth. And you've done the 3 tests. What's that? You see if it's hurting over there? Well, you start with, is it hurting here? You say, no. You go over there. It's not hurting. Then you go into the corridors. And it's still not hurting. Listen, you're winning, mate. You're right about them backtabbers. They don't get a S. It's just a tabber. Right? Enjoy your single life, darling dears. Enjoy it. It's a gift. I've heard many sayings that life is wasted on the young. No, life is wasted when you realize, right, that you think you've got 2 lives, you've only got 1. When you realize it's just a 1 life. When you choose to what? Jettison into law 25 of the 48 laws of power to recreate thyself in the image that you choose to be. Follow your life purpose according to your North Node. Give yourself a reward system, right? What do you mean? Gift yourself with things. How are you going to know if you're being pampered if you haven't pampered yourself? I didn't mean put yourself in the poorhouse, but good God, nobody's going to shoot you if you get a Chanel purse or if you get your lineup, gentlemen, on a weekly basis. Gift yourself with what? A dinner for 1 and an exclusive restaurant. Put on your big cat best outfit. Be nice to yourself. It's the only thing you got to take. Not even your progeny will be with you forever. You're only there to guide them, and some people don't even do that. Don't let me get started on the progeny's blood because it will boil my blood. We want feng shui. Take it one day at a time, big cat. One day you'll feel happy and another day you'll feel sad, but in that sadness, realize it's a process. Lean into that pain and remember it, right? Forgive the situation yourself, but remember the bastard's name. Don't forget that. And be open for whatever comes next. Because it's on your say-so. It's on the frequency that you've managed to cultivate as you ripped away the toxic and the toxicity of it all. Those are my points. I know it was a bit, Lord have mercy. We're nearly 1 hour in. What to do? I think I'm going to cut it here. Divine doesn't want me to pull a card. Or I'll cut it here and I'll come back with another read. Bitch, we're already in here, mate. Let's see what we can do for a good 15 minutes, yeah? So I told you, my pay has got to get platted. And I'm the disgruntled worker. Let's call in the energies of guidance and protection, darling dears. Let's dive in, darling dear. See what's going on in them streets. See what's circling the divine feminine, right? Because the breakup is your what? It's your sign, darling dear. For a glow up, why not? It's fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. Just so 4-4. 4-4 on the counter for completion. The Emperor coming out 4 times, darling dear. Solid foundations are being built. But it has to be built from the inside out. Because you can't lie to yourself. You can lie to anybody you want. But yourself, you got to keep it scripting, mate. Because the lies that you tell to yourself will have you in other words, right? In debt, in a lack mentality, and not realizing how great you are. With all that's gone on in the world, you should know this to your heart, that you can't rely on the one paycheck. No! You got to get great and diversify. As I said, learn something new outside of your 9 to 5, if you have one. Some of you are stay-at-home mothers, right? I looked at this thing on the internet the other day. Being a stay-at-home mother is worth $30,000 a year. Childcare, the cooking, the cleaning, right? The counseling, right? The school runs. You're a professional domestic engineer. You could hire out your skills, darling dear. Just get your the medical thing so you can do first aid. Make sure that your house is secure. Oh, lordy, you have a nursery. Get yourself advertised. Get your certificate, darling dear. They think you're done, divine feminine, when come you just a come. Oh, let's see what's going on around you. I can't make it up. My cards don't ramp, mate. Life purpose. This is what's on your table, darling dears. This is about seeking what is truly for you, right? Realizing you have a whole world, right, that needs to be behind you, off like a dirty shirt, darling dear, as you open your heart chakra to discovering you and what you can get great with on this Malkuv. This is about being the liberator and the guide for your damn self. Base of the deck, darling. Listen, I can't make it up. You saw me shuffle the divine feminine. Stand up, fist bump. This is about the essence of you, darling dear, bringing through, coming through the energy of the Empress, the Venus, right? And the Earth energy, the solid foundation, nurturing, loving unto yourself, knowing your worth. It's all part of your life purpose. Everything lines up, darling dear. Dare we split the deck? Your sexuality. Harness that energy, darling dear. Some of you have been in the celibacy like me for some time, and we're strong in it, mate. You can, right, manifest anything you want at the point of orgasm, and that's all I'm saying. Realizing, divine feminine, your body is worth more than diamonds and gold. A man will lie for it. They will steal for it. They will kill your blood clot for it. Recognizing your worth, darling dear. It's absolutely fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. Find your purpose, divine feminine. I task you with that. Base of the deck. Because you have a divine masculine, somebody who's your equal. I told you, many of you will be going into union just before the grand conjunction or just after. Thank God, we've got no more Mercury retrogrades this year, and all of them was in the air signs. It was squiffy. It was tense times, guys. You have a masculine coming. Told you. Love is in the air. Getting hot in here. Let's get some other energy. Let's see what the runes are saying. Oh, you've got two, darling dears. The first one that I see, because it's faced up, is what? Swallow. This is sun energy. In tarot, it's the happiest card in the deck, darling dear. It speaks about new beginnings. This could also be speaking about marriage, a new job, right? It's about being positive, about being blessed by Most High, Father God. Represented by the letter S, the number 76, 77, 78, and 79. And this is a sure sign. Whatever goals you set for yourself from this day going forward, they will be realized. Why? Because you're going to honor the process, man. You're going to go through the stages of grief. And you're going to get great. There's no alternative, guys. Sackcloth and ashes doesn't go with what I've got going on. How about you? Didn't fancy looking like Quasimodo. And imagine that. The progeny invite their friends over to the domicile and they have to go and dig up mummy from the garden. Are you kidding me, blood? Hey! No, mate. That's not fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. It also speaks about you healing your inner child. It speaks about what? As you heal your inner child, more stable, right? Relationships come towards you. Your self-esteem, darling, dear. This also speaks about what? Harmony, a harmonious time coming in your life. It also speaks about holidays. Guess what? We're in the holidays. During the holidays, right? You're going to be what? Balanced, mate. And focused. You're not going to care about family members that you don't see. You don't want to see them, mate. Why? They keep you in other worth. I told you, they're simpletons straight off the spiritual short bus, stuck in a ghetto Groundhog Day, right? That possibly stood to one side while he was going for it, or they was living for it themselves and didn't know how to save themselves. Listen, I told you, we forgive ourselves the situation, but forgiving them, listen, you ain't Jesus, mate. You're a masterpiece in the making. Let Jesus forgive them. You just remember the bastard's name. Ah. Oh, the next room we have what is Lagaz. This is the Hangman on its face, darling dears, on its face, represented by the letter L, right? It also speaks about the unknown in the upright. This is stepping into the unknown with a new perspective, right? Being divinely guided, no longer, right, in spiritual prison, imprisoned by what you needed to let go. The tighter you hold on to a situation that is meant to be gone, darling dear, is fraught with what? Scandal and heinous crimes. Just be grateful that you was able to what? Wake up the next day after you realize what happened to you. And those of you that are trying to sleep through the pain, you better wake the hell up, mate. Life is too short. I told you, Spirit came for me at the age of 50 when I had to say no more. Lucky I still had health and strength, right? And get great. You can do it too. It's not just a special pattern for me. We all have a purpose. And your life purpose is in your North Node. Get it? I insist. If you're enjoying this read, darling dears, please hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe and share. And comment. I love the comments. I read and I chuckle. Some of you are, listen, some of you have the gift of penmanship. Oh, and the way you line up your words. Yes. Comments, because you have to remember, this is a whole new what way of living, darling dear. When you come across the big cat and the other cats, we're here to uplift, darling dear. Whatever you like in the comments. Nobody's going to judge you, but you will get solid advice from voices of experience. So you help out the little cats. This is part of giving back. Don't take the piss out of somebody who's going for a struggle. You went for it too. You can laugh because you conquered it, but not in the face of somebody else's pain. Remember the bad karma. Right. I'm not telling anyone off, but I'm just keeping it real. 100. Right? This Hangman in reverse also speaks about jealousy and a lot of negative energy. Someone or someones that are undisciplined, right? Unfettered evilness, right? Is watching what you've got going on. They're sending that malice to you because they see that you're free, living that single life. They don't even realize that you went through sackcloth and ashes. Why? Because you don't look like what you've been through. You've tried to keep it that way by not washing yourself, not doing your hair, and devil be damned with your makeup. Are you mad blood? Some of you are saying, oh, I can't wear makeup because I've broken out. You're broken out because you're worrying about shit that needs to be gone. Put that bitch on and you can use the cleansers and the face sauna and everything afterwards. Take care of your temple. Don't treat yourself like the red-headed stepchild. I insist. You've got this card, this rune to tell you that you're free. So we have the L and an S. Could it mean lion sleaze back? I don't know. Now you're all trying to match up words to go over LLS. I know you, big cat. Fist bump, because I had done the same shit too. Yeah, skullduggerous. Lying out of the line holes. All the letters are there. Right. Are we going to get tarot? Yes, we are. I've got a deck here. Let's give it a good shufty. Listen. Energy currently around the big cat is the Nine of Cups. This is about a dream being fulfilled, wishes being granted. This is your emotional health. This is about having your own psychological password, darling dear. Yes. This is also a reminder, the Nine of Cups, you've come from the 8, the sackcloth and ashes, looking like Quasimodo's bestie, thinking that you can't live without this person. That caused nothing but what? Guantanamo Bay in your life. Helped you what? Vacate your self-confidence, vacate your self-esteem, right? And vacate your panani for Tom. And you have to remember, I was watching this guy, I think his name's Professor Valkin, or Vikin. It's an older white guy, and he's got grey hair, right? I was watching this really beautiful, well, it was lovely, it was very informative video on narcissism last night, because he is a certified narcissist, been qualified as such by 2 leading psychotherapists, right? So he was basically saying, right, one trait of a narcissist is that they like the kinky sex. They like to devalue you by the wearing of the lingerie. You have to have it on. Let me tell you something. They cuss you out until you've got no self-respect, and then they want you to drop it like it's hot. Be careful of the red flags. I'm not saying that you can't, but I'm telling you, it's a need. They want the kinky sex. They want it, right? Because he also told, listen, you need to, I'm going to find the video and put it up in a link. He also told me, right, that the narcissists, right, they are emotionally, right, stumped, traumatized. They haven't got the emotional age past the age of 11. And he also went on to say, right, that narcissists are victims themselves, right? This is why they go out and victimize others, because they was made a victim, right, when they was at their mother or father's foot. The reason why narcissists don't attach to one person, because the main caregiver always gave that particular mantle to someone else. So this narcissist used to be what? Comfortable amongst many different main caregivers. Ignored by the what? The leader, the mother or the father. This guy is so interesting. That's why I say, you ain't got no time to be crying, darling. There's too much intel, too much information, right? Because you need to understand what you was dealing with, right? And understand you was victimized by a victim. Don't feel sorry for them, because it's also a choice. That's why they love bomb, right? To get you ensnared, right? Get you on that high, that adrenaline rush. And then the mask takes its time to slip, and they test you with words, actions, to see if you're going to jump and run away. And when they see that you haven't gone, because you don't understand the way these devilish individuals think, you try to what? Go into people-pleasing mode. People-pleasing sucks. Fuck people-pleasing. This guy was so interesting. I think his name's Val. Listen, let me just can I get it up? Let me just quickly go through my playlist, because I did watch it yesterday while I was in my bubble bath, mate. Because I want you to go over to this guy's channel, right? Let me go to my history. Right, I'm in the history. Listen, the 17-year-old's not here. So allow me, yeah? It's a one finger thing going on. I type with the one finger. Here it is. Yes. This is his name. Go over to his channel, darling dears. Get your mocha, get your popcorn, and listen to what this brother has to say. I told you, don't be upset, right, with the person that brings you the intel. It's not the messenger. It's whether you go and listen to this guy. You have to know your opponent, darling dear. It's absolutely important, and it's also law 33 of the 48 laws of power, the same age as Jesus and Bob Marley. Know your opponent, right? As I was saying, the energy around you at the moment, divine feminine, is what an emotional stronghold, darling. You're chung in them streets and are about to be gifted. A gift? Go to my teeny tiny cards. What's the gift? Oh, we have what? The Seven of Wands. This is about standing your ground, being able to speak your truth. This also speaks about being head and shoulders. It could be in a position, you're going to be put in a position where you're what? Going to back off a bottom feeder. This is not allowing anybody to come to the what? The mountain you've climbed. And allowed to what? Be a marauder. Run amok in your palace. The Wands is also about taking physical action. Possibly to protect yourself. Yes, all of that. This is about you what? Resisting struggles, mate. Don't resist anything that is going to bring, that is not helping and assisting your emotional well-being, darling dear. Block that bitch situation, whatever, out. Analyze it. Don't just smooth it over because it will rear its ugly head again. Face it, darling dear, so you can release it. What else about this gift? This new plat. Where's my music gone? I'm so busy talking to you, I forgot to do all the other things. What else does the big cat need to know? Oh. We have what? The devil, darling dear. This is codependent. Look, the block is right here. In order to get your deepest desires, right, you've got to block out the devil. This is codependency, addictions, people, places, and things that you're addicted to, right? Because you can live without it, mate. You are the only one that your heart can beat for. You're the only one that can make you take in air, unless you've got an iron lung. And you haven't got iron lung, blood, because if you had iron lung, you wouldn't have no time to be watching me, mate. You'd be trying to breathe. You'd be trying to breathe. Block out this negative energy. Capricorn energy doesn't necessarily mean a Capricorn. We've got the cups with Scorpio energy and the Seven of Wands, Leo energy. Block it out, mate. Energy. Oh, that's a big lot. Okay. Energies outside the divine feminine at this moment in time. Let's see. Well, there's a lot of people that you don't talk to. Did you get rid of a whole community? It wasn't easy. It's like what? Laying down with sows. You've already thrown your what? Your pearls before a swine. The only time you bend down, divine feminine, going forward is to pick up diamonds, blood. Bend down for no swine. Energies outside of the divine. Oh gosh, somebody's bitter and twisted. Oh, a backstabber. Imagine that. Popped right out. This person is talking about you. They're jealous of your everything. Malicious. It could be a female. It could be a full-on Mitch. I don't know. Bitch or Mitch, it could be. This person is what? The skullduggeress of the skullduggeress. They feel stabbed in the back by you. They want some kind of recovery, right? Remember, this is the mother or father of lies, right? And mental manipulations. Somebody's so jealous that their mind is twisted. They're upset and they're casting aspersions on your name. I know, shocking, isn't it? You had the cheek to heal and to move forward. In the words of Abraham Lincoln, we never go backwards. Going back to an ex is like stuffing poo back into your bum after you've done it. You can't stuff it back in. Are you mad? It's like saying what? They've come back and they're saying they're sorry and this, that, and the other. It's fresh shit shining in the sunlight, guys. They've just refined their was it Hannibal Lecter whisperings. to see if they can pick you up. You have to remember when they come back to hoover you, because they were all the toxic ones, always come back, right? They're coming back because they think you're weak-minded, Divine Feminine. They're coming back, right? Because a narcissist really has a God complex. Yes, they're insecure to the core, and they need someone to validate them. This is why they what? They go into many to be validated. Cheating is their way. Let me move on. Jealous of your everything, darling dear. And you can't see shit, mate. Your back is to all of that. Look at them. This person would like to shimmy down whatever they're shimmying and stab you right in your back. Right? Have you paraplegic before you can say, who stabbed me? Yes. Let's get the tiny cards out. What about this betrayal? Jumped right out. What's this? We've got the Page of Pentacles, right? From a non-starter, right? Somebody's been betrayed in the what? Wallet kind of a way, darling dear. This is somebody who needs the attention and the efforts of others, right? To get one good idea. Pardon me. Whoever betrayed you, darling dear. The Page of Peas on its face, it speaks about what? An emotional drain. This person is lacking progress at this moment in time. They're talking badness about the way they spoke about you. They called you everything but a child of God. The Queen of Swords in reverse. This is bitterness.com. Spiteful.com. And it's also spying. Sputnik. Children of the Cohen Eye. Watching your everything that they can get intel on. But because it's reversed, they can't quite see what's going on with you. This person is lacking in progress, darling dear. Immature energies. This person is an underachiever. And they're having a great difficulty moving forward. They're a gambler, or they just gambled on you, big cat. Yes! And they're effing lazy. And they're about to get some more bad news. All of that. What else? We might as well look. We're already in this corner, right? Whomsoever is wishing this darkness on you, darling dear, it's still on them, because I told you, pay attention to where the characters on the card are facing. This person is looking at whatever they tried to do to you, darling dear. They're possibly on a rinse and repeat cycle. And if they're trying to hoover you, because they think you're what? Weak-minded. Timothy 3:6. Weak-minded, darling dear. They think you're a dummy bat. A yam head. YAMHEAD. Yes, they think you're a yam head. Right. They are unable to co-create. The Pentacles also speaks about stable foundation in the upright. They could be displaced, right? This is about not having the funds, right, to move away from betrayal. It could also speak about somebody getting involved with what? A doppelganger female. Because you have to remember, some of these skullduggerous females, or even males, right, they only want the person that you're dealing with because they're with you. Your energies, how you do certain things, it's you being served to them. And when you cut off that power grid, this dick-dealing mother effing, right, backfront net stabbing snake, right, son or daughter of Pennywise the Clown, doesn't have anything, no more intel to put in, and they don't want them anymore. So now somebody's realized, where's my shit? Someone is realizing a situation, right, that they're dealing with somebody who is brock-pocketers. This is somebody who what? Because this Queen of Swords is a liar, so therefore they was told lies. They was what? They was given a promise ring. You remember that what I said about promise ring, right? You must promise intercourse, right? No, hold on a minute. Let me get my list back up. I want to make sure you hear this properly, mate, right? The promise ring, right? You give them a hopium of intercourse, right? You give them beliefs that you're going to be a chef in the kitchen. Waste out your good strengths, right, to cook this unforgivable mother foe, right? Food, right? And you give them a vow to maybe do their laundry. You're not dealing with them. 144 in the chat. Fist bump. The chosen have assembled. Namaste, big cat. If you're enjoying this read so far, please hit the thumbs up button, like, subscribe and share, so you'll be notified when the big cat is coming through again, and hit the notification bell so you will be notified of such occurrence. Like I said, The energy outside of you, darling, there, somebody's trying to get some kind of come up or something, some kind of a comeback from a situation, right? A situation that they lied themselves into, lied their way into, right? This is also about the giving of false information. This person is trying to pretend that they're not a betrayer or a stabber, right? But they're broke pocketers. They've possibly been displaced from their domicile, and they don't have what it takes, right, to stand up like an adult on their own, right, and pay their own way. So they're bitter, or bitch. This is also a mother. The Queen of Swords, right, is wife material, but this is somebody who is what? This is not intelligence. This person used lies and subterfuge and bull swanky, and they're waiting for some kind of return on the said lies, subterfuge and bull swanky. What return are they waiting for? Let's get the tiny deck made. They're waiting for some kind of return. Oh, they're waiting to see if you're going to bite. Seven of Swords, mate. Look at this card depiction. In the other cards, they've got maybe 2 or 3 or whatever. Listen, they've got the whole bushel. They've got all of that shit to tell you in your cranium, mate. This is a liar and a cheating cheatara. Yes! Perpetrator of this shit, right? Right under the Queen of Swords, darling dear. That goes to 8 of Swords. This person is mentally entrapped about you, darling dear. About you. Because whatever skullduggery and if shit they tried to practice against you, it's not working. Why? Because you kept getting great. What's on the base of the deck? Right? King of... Listen. They're spying big time, mate. And they want to take some kind of action towards you. On this one, gathering the intel, mate. Right? Queen of Swords on its face, right next to the Pentacles. Pentacles is about tangible. It also speaks about spell, but they're trying to beguile you, manifest you back. King of Swords, getting the intel. Will it work? Because this person is skullduggerous and they're stuck. Let's see. Will it work? We've got the Death card. It was in the upright. No. Right? Can you see the 2 cards? All the planning, they're planning to draw you back, Scorpio energy, right? You're not even focused. You're already on the path, darling dear. Transformation of yourself and your circumstances. Moving forward. Realizing that you're above the bull swanky, mate. You're already on your horse. Being guided away from a situation, a needed end in order for a new beginning to begin. The Death card. It also speaks about they're going through some form of depression. Listen, of course they're up in their cranium, mate. King of Swords, Spain, right? They're probably ensnared with a Mitch or a bitch, right? Someone who likes to argue and distort reality. Base of the deck, darling dears. We've got the King of Cups. Emotional maturity time. Whatever you're focusing on, mate. Sure, she's not, you ain't them. If you're going to get a king coming through, let it be the King of Cups. This is somebody who's emotionally mature, financially stable, husband material. Why? They are slow to speak and quick to listen. This is somebody that's going to nurture your heart. Now we bring in what? The Divine Masculine. Let's move all of this skullduggery out the way. Let's get a fresh deck because we want to check out this MO. Base of the deck. King of Swords told you them spying like a motherfucker. They don't want you to be with no one else. They want you to be their beating stick forever. Their cussing block forever. What's trying to pop up? King of Pentacles. Listen. This Divine Masculine is coming with what? The energy of the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. This is somebody who's stable. This is somebody who possibly is an entrepreneur, right? Spiritual. The King of Cups talks about highly intuitive. This is a boss, darling dear. This is somebody who knows their worth. And it's you them I come for. Why? Because you're big cat. Are you kidding me, blood? You are the whole kit and caboodle. Healed, speculating on your multiple streams of income. If you got project, you're paying attention to them, you are guiding, right? You're giving back, helping out others, learning and acquiring new skills, darling dear. And they're going to find you fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. This, if you're going to be saved, let it be the King of Cups with the King of Pentacles tendencies in the upright, I might add. The two kings on the tableau talks about what? Business partnerships. I know there's technically we've seen what? 4, right? But I'm talking about this on the masculine that we're discussing, right? It talks about good partnerships. Fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. That's if you want, because I told you, by the time you get to my 35th tip, live your life. Live your life. Otherwise, someone will live it for you, mate. What else do we need to know about this King of Pentacles Cups, or Cups Pentacles? Right? Oh! This person is fully moved forward from any emotional ensnarement. Whatever situation they was in, it was a mother foe to get out of. They was going through their own ghetto Groundhog Day. Okay. Death card in the reverse. Right? They're moving from a situation from people that didn't want to change. They had to be strong like a mother foe and take back their caring for others. Put it into themselves. Are they healed enough for a situation with a big cat? New partner. Taking a leap of faith, being spontaneous. Yes, they are. Right? Again, we see the Ten of Swords. They were stabbed one too many times. So they're aware of what they need and what they don't need. What they want and what they don't need. Excuse me. Yes. What else? Page of Swords. Whomsoever they're leaving behind, they're immature, love to argue and fight, and they're going to be spying too. And they're not going to like you, big cat. Oh, no. You'll be at the top of their shit list. Yes, because they're going to feel left out. Why? Because here come the Empress. This is you embodying everything, darling dear. Knowing your worth, understanding how to co-create, right? You took that 5 of P, right? And turned it into what? Full-on growth. On every level. Some of you are about to give birth. Congratulations. And maybe a baby will be born in that situation. Yes. When? We like to know time frames, yeah? This one? Oh, we've got the 9 of Cups, okay? Lean in, big cat. Cups represent what? Autumn. It's also called fall, F-A-L-L, fall, in the US? Yeah, in a fall. It also speaks about the autumn months, right? A matter of months. It's either the autumn time or in a matter of months. Is it months? Right? No, it's not. Autumn. So you've got to get it together by then, mate. Whatever you need to clean up and sort it out. Not because of this union, darling dear. It all aids and abets your growth. It's all about your growth. Because this loyal partner is coming to build with you, darling dear. What's this? 2 knights. Oh my God. Rushing towards you. Rushing into you, darling dear. The knights come as what? Messengers, right? And they're both on the go. This is on the go. Having the what? The strength and the courage. 2 knights speak about what? Disagreements. I told you this person is coming off the back of someone that didn't want to let go. Oh well, they better let go. Because you're not taking on nobody that's caught up with past energies. That is not on your pay grade. Right? This wicked person. Let's see what this wicked person that like to sneak back into your life, right? And stab you again. And they're all ensnared with a bitch and a mitch. Right, where is it? Here. Let's get it and let's see who these people are and what else they're serving for you. Right, we've got the Queen of Swords, and it was a stabber. Where is it? was the Page of Swords in the upright. So it's a Mitch and a bitch. Where's my other deck? So what's going on with the bitch? Right? The one that's talking about you got your name in their mouth. Or will have your name, their name in your name in their mouth. Right? Like chewing gum. Right? The devil. Listen, I can't make it up. This person is addicted, codependent, bitter, twisted, right? They're seeing their whole life is keep out the door. And it doesn't matter what they say, it's not coming back blood. Listen, they're getting their intel straight from the devil, right? What fell on the liar? Fake! Listen, I can't... No intuition. They're guided by the devil, guys. Guided by the devil. What's this? Decepticon. But only God can shine the light, right? On a bottom feeder. But you have to listen. What else? Right? You've got decisions to make. We've got Libra energy in the reverse. Coming through a bit of injustice, eh? What does it mean? Right? They're dependent, indecisive, right? Overly delicate, right? So they're in their fields, mate, and they don't know how to control it. I told you, all narcissists are emotionally stunted before the age of 11. So you know it's a mind of a child. Yes, right? They want you to give away whatever you've got, right? They like to have power over others, and they're a fence sitter. They will sit, right, in a wallet like this. Picking out their fucking teeth blood. They will sit on your comment sense like this, and you'll hear farting and everything. Yes! What else? Frenemy. And they come with the low vibing, guys. Low vibing, the bottom feeding. Yes. All of this about the Queen. We already know that this one is a fake. Yeah, we know he's a fake. Right. And they will keep this one that wants to sneak back in your life. Fake fell on you. Let's get another deck. What else do we need to know about this cheating Chitara? Bitch, it's a catfish. Listen, I can't make it up. It's fake. Right? This person is going through some form of heartbreak. Look at this. Law 48, continue to be adaptable and on the move, mate. Don't let them catch you because you'll be sorry. Right? Person's going through karma. And they're a fool. Leave Foolio alone. You've already known what Foolio can do. Right? Moon energy, so they're coming through with straight lies and blessing blockings, mate. Right? We've got law 9 of the 48 laws of power in the upright. It says, win for your actions. Right? Never for your words. Right? No, baby. They're going to try and win you, right? With the whisperings of Hannibal Lecter. Don't listen. Lock up your ears. War. Easter Island Stevie Wonder. Don't listen, right? And don't give up. And live in gratitude. On that note, I drops me mic. I'd love the Teesprings. Well, I have a plethora of paraphernalia. Just like this. My hairline comes first, mugs. Right? That will surely titillate, right, your fancy. Or take the hop, skip and jump to the Patreon, where you will have access to all the extended reads. Or if you require a more in-depth personal read, please email me at frequencyphoenix555@gmail.com. Please make payment in advance and send a screenshot, right? You can make payment to my Cash App, #555 Big Cat, or through PayPal using my email address. And as I always say, don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself. I told you, Big Cat. Glow up rhymes with glow up. Win, Big Cat. Win. You can do it. If I can, you can. It's time for the what? Rise of the Big Cat. Yes! From the ashes, baby! Namaste! Cat, cat!